Yeah, OBS is also not playing tonight. So yeah, that's fun. Equals players in the lobby dot. I'm not using system.link or default x dot play name dot to lower variant equals control dot let's focus on dot to lower variant just in case. P dots current round score equals score to append, and then P dot it's got a strap there. Why is there no text mesh? Oh Lord. Right. Let's not have to update the text meshes. We'll just have to do a dummy question. That'll do for now. Right. That should be enough to get us back to something approaching where we were. Skip opening credits as well. Right, come rejoin the game, and we'll do this manually. DangerZone. Oh, okay, argument out of range. How's that happened? Not yet. There we go. ODTR. If someone's able to get me score, if you could possibly find me a screenshot of the latest readout of the scores, that would be very helpful. And then I should be able to just nip to playing the last question. If you're able to do that, that would be grand. And I can start just going through these one at a time and updating player scores. It won't update the meshes until it reorders, but if I've got something to look at, that would be dead helpful. We've lost a couple of players as well, so what I'm inclined to do is add 4 more players in so everyone gets the next round for free. That might be one way of doing it if people aren't coming back. Just add in some dummy players and play the round out again. Try and preserve the top 3, I guess. JB, thank you for that. Right. In fact, it might, just thinking about it now, it might be faster to dummy what we had. Because I just give everyone a chance to go through. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I appreciate that, JB, but it's going to be much faster just to fire through this round. So let's add some test players in the shape of me. Ash, I hope you don't mind I'm borrowing your avatar. Score, I hope you don't mind I'm borrowing your avatar. And who else is here but not here? Let's Block won't mind. I'll pinch blocks. There we go. So hopefully, if this works, we'll lose 4 people, and that should be me, Ash, Score, and Block. And the round order is fixed. Question order might be different. Shit! We're gonna lose 5. Oh, bollocking hell! Oh, well, JB, I did need to add another one, but I've locked it now. Oh, fuck. Okay, one more time. One more time. So I said I'll give everyone a free round. Come join one more time. Yeah, that's my feeling as well, lobby code. Sorry about this, everyone. I was going to check that we have indeed got 22 again, because if we have, then that's a nice, easy way of getting around it. Right. Is that it? Cool. And I need to add 5. If I can type Ash's name. Flush. And block. And JB Henry XIV. I think that's right. Oh! We did it simultaneously, JB! Oh, right, that's why I took you out. Right. I think we've got one less than before, so that's going to have a danger zone size of 5. So I'm going to need to put one more in. Let's put in... Oh, Samsa. What? 1? Oh, no, that's fine, because Samsa wasn't there before. So JB, Block, me, Ash, and Score should be eliminated. Right, Pog. Hopefully it won't break again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 players going to be eliminated. No, we don't. We've got the 5. It's me, Score, JB, Ash, and Block are the 5 who are going to be eliminated in this first round. So everyone gets a free round 2. Try, I mean, the answer as you did before. We'll play the honours system. It won't be exactly the same on the scores, but I should be able to Mickey Mouse some stuff together based on who was in the top 3 at the end of question 4 last time. Next. Series. Next. You're also going to have fewer danger zone marks against your name, which works. Oh, we do need one more because Matt the Scraps joined. Ah. I've just realised. Oh, no we don't. No we don't. No, because we had a tie. No, it's fine. That's fine. Right. 2 more. Right, and I'm going to be putting... Alright, I'm going to be editing some scores to see if this works before the next question. So it's going to be Oni, Mr. Vertigo, and AB Me I'm giving the boosts to if you don't put yourself there. Right. Now is the time to edit the player's scores. So I'm going to give Oni the lead. Player to focus on Oni, and that's why I put it on that class before. Right. I'll give you that, and let's give Mr. Vertigo. Let's give you that. And finally, who was third? AB Me. Let's give you that. Perfect. It's a bit of a round the houses way of doing it, but that maintains the top 3 from the actual game. Those points will be reset anyway. It's just to do with the boosts, and everyone gets round 2. It is a lot of points. And there we go. 20 minutes for round 1. Not too bad. Right. Does mean the danger zone size is going to be slightly different from before. Yeah, it's going to gloss over that 1,027 that Oni finished with there. Oni starts with 11, Mr. Vertigo with 7, AB Me with 5. Helps are going to be reset, and the 5 people will be eliminated come the end of this round. Thanks for your patience there. Let's go to round 2. Round 2 is round 2. Nerfs in this round are going to be worth 11 points. Your helps have been reset apart from the placeholder players who are in the boneyard. Round 1 was round 1. Let's see what you can do with round 2. Fingers on buzzers. Let's play Danger Zone. Starting with, situated in the English county of Kent, which of these rivers does the M2 motorway cross? Is it Avon, Dart, Medway, or Exe? Okay, a bit of a mixture of colour there. Prugs was fastest. Lupine second, Mr. Vertigo third. Matt Spratt was fourth. Topper was fifth. Prugs and Lupine playing their multipliers there. Both of them were correct as well for double points. Juz, Stimson's Angle, and James all nerfing that one for the flat rate of 11. Let's reorder the board. Bit of a tie in the danger zone at the moment, but we'll resolve that over the next 4 questions, I'm sure. Let's go on. Question number 2. Which of these statements about the second month of the year 2023 is true? Chinese New Year 2023 falls on it. First of the month will be a Wednesday. The Aintree Grand National will take place in it, or it will have 29 days. First of the month will be a Wednesday. Incidentally, the river was obviously named after the drag queen who appeared on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3, River Medway. As to this one, Chinese New Year will be on the 22nd of January. It's not a leap year, so there'll only be 28 days. And the Aintree Grand National is on the 15th of April. But the first of the month will be a Wednesday. It marks the end of dry January. So I do know that it is a Wednesday. Toot was fastest. Matt Spratt was second. Saps was third. Shapes was fourth. Riff was fifth. Matt and Kamikaze and Mark all multiplying on that one. The Kamikaze and Mark were actually incorrect on that one, so doubling nothing. Bad luck there. Mr. Vertigo nerfing for that flat rate of 11. Let's reorder the board. I have to turn my headset up because my wife's playing the piano. So it's very good. It's just can't audio overload slightly. Matt Spratt's got the lead, 61. Prugs in second with 44. Lupine's in third with 42. Still got a tie in the danger zone. 6 players in there. 4 of them have got helps available. Let's go on to question number 3. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. It's a quote from The Second Sex, a book written by who? Sylvia Plath, Juliette Mitchell, Simone de Beauvoir, or Virginia Woolf? Or Beauvoir, possibly. Toot was fastest, only second. Samps the third, Shapes in fourth, and Mark was fifth. 3 multipliers being played there by Shapes, Dan, and Toot. Dan was incorrect. Toot and Shapes both doubling up, though. Matt nerfing on that one for the flat rate of 11. Simone de Beauvoir was the correct answer. Nothing else to report on that question. Let's reorder the board. Simpsons Angle, Matt the Ref, AB Me, Ianyo, and Puzzle Dan make up the first full danger zone for this round. 2 questions to get out of it. Toot's at the other end with 66. Matt's in second with 61. Lupine's in third with 58. A few helps still available. Use them or lose them. They will be refreshed at the start of the next round, assuming you survive it. Let's go on. Question number 4. Phobos and Deimos, the 2 moons of Mars, are named after Greek mythological twins, fathered by which god? Dionysus, Ares, Zeus, or Hermes? Ares, the Greek counterpart of the Roman god Mars. Phobos and Deimos, the 2 moons of Mars. Toot was fastest, only second. Mark in third. Shapes was fourth. Jack was fifth. Just the 2 multipliers being played there. Jack and Oni, both of them correct and doubling up. Let's reorder the board. 1 question to go. Ianyo, Kamikaze, Stimson's Angle, Matt the Ref, and Puzzle Dan. You have got to get out of the danger zone on this question. Ianyo, you have got a help available. Ali is only 2 points clear of the danger zone. Topper is only 3 points clear of the danger zone. Up at the other end, Toot on 88. Shapes in second on 76. Oni's in third on 74. Let's go on to the last question of round 2. Question 5. What country is the second place finisher in the 2022 Wimbledon Women's Singles Tournament, Ons Jabeur, from? Is it Kazakhstan, Tunisia, Japan, or Serbia? It's B, Tunisia, beaten by Elena Rybakina, who became the first Kazakhstani player to win a major title. Oni was fastest, Shapes was second, Dan was third, Jack was fourth, and Abimi was fifth. Three multipliers being played there, AB, me, Topper, and Samster, all three of whom were correct and doubling up. Yanyo playing a nerf. Is it going to be enough to get out of the danger zone? We will have to wait and see. Kamikaze, Simpsons, Angler, Matt the ref, getting that one wrong in the danger zone on question 5 means you will be eliminated. Have Yanyo and Puzzle Dan done enough to get out of the danger zone? Let's find out. No. In short, they get to the top of the danger zone, but still in the danger zone all the same. And at the end of that round, Toot finishes on 102, Shapes on 97, and Oni on 96. You'll get a little boost going into the next round, and you'll be joined there by Lupine, Jack, Samster, Matt, Jers, ABMe, Riff, Mark, Topper, Pruse, Colo, Mr. Vertigo, Ali, Law, and James, whose scores will all be reset to 0. Elena Rybina, but Roundtree's wouldn't let her enter Wimbledon with that name, is that right? Fair enough. Unfortunately, though, for Yanyo, Puzzle Dan, Kamikaze, Stimpson's Angle, and Matt the Ref, thank you very much for playing. Do continue playing from the Boneyard for extra pennies and possibly that lobby medal. But for now, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. On we go. 5 players now due to be eliminated. 5 players again to be eliminated. It'll be 6 going into round 4. Toot starting with 8, Shapes with 5, Oni with 4. Helps are going to be reset. Yanyo currently king of the Boneyard. Let's go on to round 3, which is called round 3. In this round, your nerf is going to be worth a flat rate of 8 points. You can use either that or your multiplier this round. Use it or lose it. It will be reset at the end of the round. If you survive, you can use one or the other, but not both. 5 players are going to be eliminated at the end of this round. And remember, do keep answering in the Boneyard because pennies and potentially a Boneyard medal are available for you. 3 players with a little boost. Let's jump straight into it. Round 3 is round 3. Let's play Danger Zone. Starting with, which National Rugby Union team won the Triple Crown in the 2022 Six Nations Championship? Was it England, Wales, Ireland, or Scotland? It was Ireland. Nothing else to say on that subject. Ali Law was fastest, ABME second, Mr. Vertigo third, Matt was fourth, and Colo was fifth. Colo also playing a multiplier there, doubling up his points, giving him 26 and presumably the lead at the end of this question. Ireland was the answer. Let's reorder the board. Big old tie in the danger zone. We need to get that down to 5 players, and we will before the end of the round. Colo in the lead, Ali's in second, ABME in third. Most players still with helps available. Let's go on. Question number 2. Which of these was the only UK number 1 for One Hit Wonder Garage Band 3 of a Kind in 2004? Homegirl, Baby Cakes, Cuddle Bunny, Stud Muffin. It's B, Baby Cakes. And again, nothing else to report on that particular question. Oni was fastest, Toot was second, Samster in third, Jack was fourth, Mr. Vertigo was fifth. Quite a few more helps being played on that question. Nerfs by Prugs and Jers and James, all nerfing for the flat rate of 8. Lupine, Mr. Vertigo, Oni, Toot and Samster all multiplying on that question, and all of them were correct as well. Very well done, double points to you. Baby Cakes was the answer. Let's reorder the board. We have still got a tie in the danger zone. They're not an absolute one. Shapes, Jack and Matt all tied up on 14. Topper, Jers, Prugs and Mark in the red of the danger zone are going to have to work a bit harder to get out over the next 3 questions. Mr. Vertigo now on top. Toots in second. Oni's in third. Let's go on. Question number 3. Who was the 3rd president of the United States of America? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, James Madison, Andrew Jackson. Staple quiz knowledge, but we're not all there. Mark was fastest, Jack was second, Ali third, Toot fourth, and Shapes was fifth. 3 players playing the multipliers there, Jack, Riff, and Mark. I'm surprised to see Mark and Jack at 1 and 2 there. All 3 of those players were correct, excuse me, as well, doubling their points. Yeah, it was Thomas Jefferson, John Adams was 2, James Madison was 4, Andrew Jackson was 7, if Jack hasn't beaten me to it. Thought I was too slow. Still pretty quick, Jack. Not bad going at all. You got yourself 32 points. Let's reorder the board. Standard Danger Zone size now. Matt the Sprat's at the top of it with 24. We've also got ABME, Topper, Jers, and Proogs in there. 2 questions to get out of it. Toots at the other end with 54. Jack's in second with 46. Ali currently in third with 43, but with a help still available. That could do some serious damage to get them even higher than that and put some space between themselves and the rest of the pack. Shapes also with a help available, as do Matt the Sprat, ABME, and Topper in the Danger Zone. 2 questions to go. Let's go on to the next. Here it is. Round 3, question 4. With the atomic number 3, lithium gets its name from the Greek word for what? Solid, silver, stone, or sharp? Most players getting this. Stone is the correct answer. Toot was fastest, Mark second, Ali in third, Oni was fourth, and Shapes was fifth. Matt Sprat and Shapes both multiplying on this one. Shapes getting it right, but Matt missing. That is going to be potentially lethal, what with them being in the Danger Zone. ABME and Jers getting it right. Have they done enough to get out of the Danger Zone? There's still another question to go. The answer was stone. Let's reorder the board. Comes from lithos, meaning stone in Greek. Toot at the top with 71. Ali now in second with 58, and with a help available. Use it or lose it, Ali. It will be refreshed next round anyway. Jack currently in third with 57. Down in the Danger Zone, ABME, Matt the Sprat, Jers, Topper, and Proogs. ABME and Topper with helps available, but a bit of a gap opening up between ABME and James in the Danger Zone and out of it, respectively. One more question in this round. After this, 5 of you will be lost from the game. Very best of luck. Here it is. Yeah, you definitely should, ABME. The British Telecommunications Network 3 was launched on the 3rd of March in what year? 2013, 1993, 1983, or 2003? ...2003 was the answer. Third of the third of the third. The first commercial 100% 3G network back in the day. Oni was fastest, Toot second, ABME in third, Mr. Vertigo was fourth, and Lupine was fifth. ABME and Topper using their multipliers on that. ABME was correct, Topper was not. So ABME should have done enough to get out of the Danger Zone there, with James only getting 6, and Kolo getting it wrong. Is Kolo going to topple and fall into the Danger Zone? Is Matt the Sprat going to have done enough to get out the Danger Zone? Let's find out. Let's reorder the board. Matt Sprat has not done enough, but James Crosbell manages to hang on by a single point as Kolo drops into the Danger Zone with 38 points. 1 point between Kolo and James right there, but it does mean at the end of the round, Kolo, Matt, Jers, Topper, and Proogs are going to be lost. Up at the other end, Toot finishes on top with 87, Oni in second with a very nice 69, Ali in third with 67, and a help still available. Could have taken to the top spot there, Ali, but never mind, you're through to the next round. You'll still get a third place boost. Those 3 will be joined by Shapes, Mr. Vertigo, Mark, Lupine, Jack, ABME, Riff, Samster, and James, whose points will all be reset to 0. Unfortunately, though, Kolo, Matt, Jers, Topper, and Proogs, you've not quite done enough. It is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Yanyo still king of the Boneyard at the moment, though Kolo is just a point behind, looking to usurp that crown, I've no doubt. Toot starting with 6, Oni with 4, Ali with 3. 12 players remain, which means we're going to lose 6 at the end of this round. Let's go to round 4, helpfully called round 4. Multiplier or nerf, one or the other. Nerf is worth 6 points in this round. You can use one, but not both this round. You do not get helps in round 5, and there are no boosts going into round 5. Instead, your score will be calculated based on the number of questions you've got right, minus a number of times you have appeared in the Danger Zone. Yes, you're still struggling to survive, though. Half of you will go through to the final, half of you will be eliminated. The category for round 4 is round 4. Good luck. Let's play Danger Zone. How many segments are filled on a 7-segment display? You show the number 4, 2, 3, 4, or 1. Filled in on a 7-segment. Filled in on. I got it now. I somehow seem to have added an extra A to that question while proving it earlier on. It's 4. If I draw it on the camera, 1, 2, 3, 4. possibly mirrored. 7-segment display is basically what you get on an alarm clock or a calculator. Most players getting that one right. It's the name for the digital display seen on many clocks and other electronic devices. Oni was fastest, Mark was second, Lupine third, AB Me fourth, and Toot was fifth. Number of helps being used there: AB Me, Lupine, Oni, and Mark all multiplying and all hitting the right answer. James and Mr. Vertigo nerfing that question for the flat rate of 6. Lots of helps being used up very early on. Let's reorder the board. We've got a standard danger zone already, and everyone in there has got points other than Jack, who has still got a help available, as have Riff and Ali. Toot and Samster at the bottom of the green segment, both also with helps available. Oni's at the top, Mark in second, Lupine in third. Let's go on. Question 2. Which of these is not one of Franklin D. Roosevelt's 4 freedoms articulated in the 1941 State of Union Address? Freedom from want, freedom from fear, freedom from persecution, or freedom of speech? Trickier one there. Freedom from persecution was the answer we wanted. Only 4 players getting this one right. Oni was fastest, Mark second, Toot third, Jack fourth. Jack also multiplying on this one, picking up 18 points. Samster with the nerf, picking up 6. Freedom from persecution was not in the State of Union Address. The 4 freedoms are freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. So worship, the one being missed off from our options there. Let's reorder the board. Samster drops into the danger zone. Jack manages to scramble out of it. Oni's at the top still. Mark's in second. Toots in third. 4 players still with helps available. Ianyo still king of the boneyard. Still a single point between him and Kolo. Let's go on. Question 3. What comes fourth in this sequence? Athens, Paris, St. Louis, A. Berlin, B. Stockholm, C. Amsterdam, D. London. Stockholm, I should have pronounced that. D. London. They are, of course, hosts of the Summer Olympic Games, starting with Athens in 1896, Paris in 1900, St. Louis in 1904, and then London in 1908. Samster was fastest, Mark was second, Shapes in third, Jack was fourth, and AB Me was fifth. Shapes and Riff both multiplying on that one, both finding the right answer, getting double points. London was the right answer. Let's reorder the board. Toot and Lupine dropping into the danger zone now. Toot only in there by a single point, and has got a help available. Samster just a point ahead of that. AB Me and Shapes just 1 point ahead of that. And Jack just 1 point ahead of that. That's a lot to play for, tussling over that single spot at the top of the danger zone. Lupine, a few points behind on 20. Also in the danger zone, Riff, James, Mr. Vertigo, and Ali, though Ali does still have that help available. Use it or lose it, Ali. Might come in handy. 2 questions left in round 4. Let's go on to round 4. Round 4. Question 4. Which of the 4 playing card suits has the highest ranking in the game Contract Bridge? Hearts, clubs, diamonds, or spades? Spades. Nice way to remember it is that they are ranked alphabetically in bridge. So it would go clubs, then diamonds, then hearts, then spades being the highest. The Ace of Spades. Great song. Mark was fastest, Mr. Vertigo second, AB Me third, Lupine fourth, and Riff was fifth. No helps used, just Toot and Ali with them left for the final question. Let's reorder the board. Ianyo extending the lead in the boneyard up to 13 to Kolo's 11 now. Oh, bloody hell. Mark's clear at the top with 56, Oni's clear at the top with 54. AB Me's looking pretty comfortable with 36, but Lupine, Jack, and Shapes are 29, 27, 26. And then Riff, Samster, and Toot in the danger zone with 25, 25, 24. Those 6 players are arguing over 3 spots in the safety zone. And of those 6 players, only Toot has got a help available. Ali, it's worth pointing out that nerf will not get you out of trouble at this point. Only a correct answer in a pretty quick time, doubled up, is going to be enough to get you higher than that. James, I think at this point it is impossible for you to escape the danger zone. Mr. Vertigo, it might be a bit of a challenge, but it is not impossible. You can get 29. It is possible to get out, depending how Toot, Samster, and Riff answer as well. A lot riding on this final question. Best of luck to you all. Here's question 5. Neither do I, Matt, to be fair. Which American singer-songwriter's fourth studio album was simply titled 4 and featured the song Love on Top? Was it Katy Perry, Rihanna, Beyonce, or Lady Gaga? Toot going for the nerf. I don't think it's going to have been enough given the players above him all got the same or more points. The answer was Beyonce. Only was fastest. AB Me second, Samster third, Lupine fourth, and Shapes was fifth. Nothing else to add on that question. Yeah, Toot with the nerf. Ali going for the multiplier, but getting it wrong, unfortunately, means no points. I think... God, it's very difficult to work this one out. I think Toot and Riff are going to... No, I think Toot is going to stay there, because Samster's got 10. I think Samster may go above Riff, but I genuinely can't work it out. We might even have some ties here. I don't know. Press the button, Ben, before the game crashes again. Who's going through and who's going home? We have got a tie. Indeed, we have. Riff not managing to get out. Samster did get out of the danger zone there, if he was in there before. And we've got a tie between Shapes and Jack, both on 34. Samster 1 point clear into the next round. Riff, Toot, Mr. Vertigo, Ali, and James, we are going to lose you at the end of this round, but we haven't seen one for a while. It is time for a Danger Zone tiebreaker. Nata, welcome to the stream. Up at the other end, Oni safely through to the next round on 66. Mark in second on 56. AB Me getting 47. Lupine 38. And Samster by skin of his teeth avoiding this tiebreaker on 35. We will see you in this week's final. Shapes and Jack, though, you are going to have to scrum it out. One of you will be going through to the final. One of you will be going home. It's time for a Danger Zone tiebreaker. Not that anyone had any anyway, but nerfs and multipliers are inactive. Answer in the form of a whole number without punctuation. Shapes and Jack only. Whoever is closest to the correct answer will keep their score at 34. Whoever is furthest away will have their score drop to 33 and be eliminated from the game. Best of luck to you both. Here is the tiebreaker question. Yes, it's only for Jack and Shapes. After both players have moved twice, how many possible legal board setups are there on a chessboard? Jack's in, Shapes is in. Shapes going for 189, Jack going for 2,000. This game gets a bit relativity than the tiebreak questions. Well, how many possible positions are there after both players have moved twice? Correct answer is 197,742. You were both off by at least 2 factors of 10 there, but it is Jack who was closest with 2,000, and he takes the position. Yeah, moved twice I think is the crucial thing. After both players have moved once, you've got 8, 16... because each of the pawns can move either 1 or 2, and the 2 knights can move in 2 different positions. So 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. So each player can move 20. So for one move, it's 20 times 20, which would be 400. For 4 moves, there's a huge, huge range more. Use your 7-segment display. it's nice. Yeah, it's quite high. Quite high. 197,742. Love that question, whoever wrote that. It might have been me, but it probably wasn't. It's too good for a question by me, I think. So, we have our 6 finalists. Oni, Mark, AB Me, Lupine, Samster, and Jack. Very well done. You're through to the Danger Zone final. Unfortunately, though, falling at the last hurdle is Shapes, Riff, Toot, Mr. Vertigo, Ali, and James. Thank you very much for playing. Hope you've had fun, but it is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Riff taking the crown in the Boneyard, though, with 18 out of 20. That's a very impressive display. Stealing that crown from Ianyo, and Shapes superseding as well. But we've got our finalists. Let's go to the final. Special edition to Street Clips. I'll let you have that, Oni. So, no multipliers and nerfs in this round, and your points are equal to the number of questions you've got right so far, minus the number of times you've been in the Danger Zone in total. Jack starting with 6, Samster with 8, AB Me with 10, Mark with 11, Lupine with 12, and Oni with the advantage of 15. But there are still 6 points available per question, 5 questions in the round, which means there's a maximum of 30 up for grabs. All of the questions will be on general knowledge, but you've seen the theme that's been emerging over the course of this round. And Maxio, welcome to the stream. Let's see if it continues. Very best of luck to everybody. The final is general knowledge. Let's play Danger Zone. Fenral knowledge. Yes, 5 Enral knowledge. Which movie in the Sharknado film series have the subtitle Global Swarming 63405? Bit of pop culture to get us started. Mark was fastest, Lupine second, everyone else was wrong. Apart from Riff in the Boneyard extending his lead. Third one was Oh Hell No. The fourth one was The Fourth Awakens. The sixth one was The Last Sharknado, It's About Time. And the fifth one was Global Swarming. The answer we wanted was D5. Let's reorder the board. Mark quick to take the lead, although it's tied with Lupine at the moment. Mark getting it by dint of being first alphabetically, I believe. Mark on 17, as is Lupine. Only staying on 15. AB Me still on 10. Samster on 8. Jack still on 6. On we go. Question 2. Quick maths time. What is the sum of all the digits in the full year in which the Cuban Missile Crisis occurred? 21, 19, 18 or 20? Missile Crisis of 1962. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 6 is 16, plus 2 is 18. C is what we wanted. Mark picking up 6, only second for 5, and Jack was third for 4. Let's reorder the board. Just Stimpson's Angle in the Boneyard getting that one right, though Riff still with the lead of 19. Mark at the top with 23.Oni's still in second with 20. Sorry, now in second with 20, I should say. Lupine slips to third with 17. 3 questions left. Here's the third. Which of these 21st century TV shows premiered most recently? 24, Inside Number 9, 30 Rock, 2 Broke Girls. Inside Number 9 was 2014, 2 Broke Girls 2011, 30 Rock 2006, and 24 was in 2001. Samster getting it right fastest for 6, AB Me second for 5, everyone else was wrong. Let's reorder the board. With 2 questions to go, there's 12 points up for grabs. Jack, you can only hope for a silver medal at this point. For everyone else, the game is still very much open depending on how players answer on this question. Mark's still with the lead at the moment for 23. Oni's back up to second with 20. Lupine's still in third with 17. Let's go on. Question 4. What number was the last successful flight of the Apollo space program? 16, 19, 17 or 18? Mark fastest there. Jack was second. AB Me was third. I think it might be a done deal at this point. The answer was C, 17. 18 and 19 were cancelled after the Apollo 13 incident, and 20 was cancelled for Skylab. So the last successful mission was Apollo 17. Let's reorder the board. Riff cemented his place as the king of the Boneyard this evening with 19 correct answers, and Mark has now cemented his place as the gold medalist with 29. He cannot be caught now, even if Oni gets 6. But the battle is still on for second and third place. 2019-17. Even Jack down on 15 at the moment can hope for a an outright silver medal. Samster can still attain a tied silver medal if he is right and everyone else other than Mark, or possibly even including Mark, is wrong. Samster could still tie for that silver medal. So, still a little bit riding on this question. Let's see how you got on. It's the last question of the night. Question 5. How many timepieces are visible in the Salvador Dali painting The Persistence of Memory? 6, 4, 5 or 7? One of my favourite paintings, I have to say. There are 4 in it. 3 with visible faces and 1 overturned or closed. Oni was fastest for 6. Samster was second for 5 points. And everyone else was wrong. So Samster might have earned himself a medal at the end of this. Let's take a look at the final scores. No, he does just. He ties for the bronze medal. Very well done, Samster. And so at the end of that, our Boneyard medal goes to Riff with 19 questions correct out of 25. Sixth place goes to Jack Wilfred on 15. Fifth is Lupine with 17. And a tied bronze medal this week, 19 points apiece for AB Me and Samster. Silver medal with 26 goes to Oni, but our gold medal and champion of the Danger Zone this week with 29 points, it's Mark. GG's all round, and very many thanks to Zeus for providing us with that question pack. And even with the crash at the end of the first round one, I've still kept it to an hour. So I think this is going much faster after the crash because I was worried it was going to crash again. This is often my MO. It does rather put pay to my theory of, it's just Unity 2019 because this is Unity 2020. And that's the first time it's crashed. So, yeah. Back to the drawing board with that theory. Though they seem to be slightly less frequent than perhaps they were before. But yeah. Anyway, there we go. Great pack from Zeus. Love that. Really enjoyed proofing it as well earlier on. So thank you very much to Zeus. And very well done to our medalists and particularly to Mark, finishing on 29 points. Going to take a little break, and when I come back, it is going to be Spotlight. So make sure you've got your niche trivia hats on. Because Spotlight is all about the niche trivia. This one is running in 2019, so anticipate another crash. I'll look forward to that. But I hope you've had fun with DangerZone. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll put some adverts on, but we won't start the next game without you. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Congrats to Mark, our DangerZone champion. And don't go away, because after the break, it's everybody's favourite niche trivia game. It's Spotlight. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. for one of only, I think it's 2 outings this season. It's Spotlight, the niche trivia game where literally anything might appear. The console is telling me that we have got 18 used and 34 unused packs by 16 distinct authors. And there's a message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
This is such a bop.
Yeah, it's a great tune. I do like the Spotlight theme. Welcome to Daru Shadame. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Let me stop that danger bonus that I forgot to do before the break. And if you would like to play Spotlight this evening, type in this here code, TIGV. Come join the game for your chance to win an astonishing, life-changing amount of pennies, possibly. Oh, people wanting to find their favourite seat, so they're moving around. Or maybe they just like the noise. Yeah. Just looking at that DangerZone code just a minute ago, going through it, and I think DangerZone 3 is one of my newer ones I've made in the last sort of year. This should be really good. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, what are you thinking? What were you thinking? It's just a mess. And I look at things like the Crystal Dome, which is actually quite well knocked together. Well, relatively. It certainly feels better knocked together. Hello, the Bassoonist 7513. Are you a bassoonist by any chance? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Yes, okay, we get it. It makes noise when you leave and join. if you're joining, could you stay? That would be grand. So this is Spotlight. We're going to be presented with 8 categories. Each of those categories has got 4 questions, of which you'll face 3 and possibly 1 in the final. You get to pick 6 of the categories, but you only get to pick if you're in control of the Spotlight. The longer you're in the Spotlight, the more points you accrue. If you get more than 2 wrong in a row, or if you get more than 2 out of any 3 incorrect, you are ejected from the Spotlight and your seat is replaced by someone else who has to start building up again from scratch. So there's effectively 2 games going on here. The points that you get in the wings, which are the little podia on the outside, and then the points for the Spotlight player. And if you can stay in the Spotlight right to the end, those are the points you'll be playing for per question in the final round. So that's about all there is to it. How many have we got in? Quite a few. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. Pretty good for Spotlight. Right, let's put a player in the Spotlight, cast the Spotlight onto somebody to start this game rolling. Topper, my dude, you are in the Spotlight. Whisper something to Persephone's Twitch bot to confirm you are still here. And then our game will begin. Here he comes, and here are the categories. You've got Dragons by Dragon, Drag Race by Oni, RuPaul's Drag Race by Zeuslas. Oh, hang on, don't pick anything, Topper, because we've got 2 similar categories, which means I get to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll Zeus's. On the grounds that... What are the odds of that? Having 3 Dragons, Drag Race, and Drag Race all coming up at the beginning. I mean, that is... I'm going to re-roll Zeus's purely because we had Zeus's pack in the last game. So it just gives Zeus maximum opportunity to play some other questions. I hope that's okay, Zeus. I technically can re-roll them all, but I'm not going to. I'm only going to re-roll that one to give you US Crosswords by Dogfish. That feels familiar. That does feel familiar. You've also got Potato Infatuation by Colo, Russian Mountains by Clive, UEFA Euro 2020 by Lupine, Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy by Jay White, and Space at the Mercury Prize by Samster. We had crosswords, alright. It's going to give me the Drag Race again. There we go, Reality TV by Sam is Acidic. It is flagging them, and I've removed stuff from the database, so it shouldn't be coming up with repeats now. So it's possible that we've seen it. And it's just not flagged it. So I am going to have to, again, I think, comb out this database and just manually remove the ones that we've had. Those are going to be your final categories. I'm not shuffling them again. So, Dragons, Drag Race, Reality TV, Potato Infatuation, Russian Mountains, UEFA Euro 2020, Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy, or Space at the Mercury Prize. We're starting with UEFA Euro 2020. So, Lupine, you won't be able to answer these questions, but you will be given 3 points for free and 25 pennies as the author of this pack. You've got the option to play a joker. Everyone gets 1 joker for the duration of the game. You don't have to play it, and if you do play your joker, you get double points for right answers, but you also lose points for wrong answers. Otherwise, wrong answers are not, you don't lose points unless it's a joker, if that makes sense. Abstention will be treated as nothing. You don't lose points unless you're in the spotlight, in which case abstention will be treated as wrong. Hopefully that's all reasonably clear. And UEFA Euro 2020, if you want to play your joker on here, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. Unsurprisingly, Topper activating a joker here. Oni, Ali and AB Me all activating as well. And as we can see, Lupine is on 3 already because he wrote these questions. Right, 4 multipliers or 4 jokers being played here. Let's go to question number 1. A, B or C, whispering to the bot, please. And once the bot has pinged you back, please stop whispering to the bot. It only needs to ping you back once. I say this every time because I know I should fix it, but I haven't. So if you could not spam the chat, once it's pinged you back to say, I've had your answer, please don't send it again. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Who was awarded the Euro 2020 Golden Boot? Cristiano Ronaldo? Him? Or Harry Kane? Answer now. Is that Ciro Immobile? I mean, Jack, I've literally just said it. I know it's really funny. I know it's really funny to do things you've specifically been asked not to do, but just don't do it. Because if the bot, it will ultimately be my fault, but it'll be indirectly your fault if the bot decides to stop working or get shadow banned and then the games don't work anymore. So just, okay? You didn't hear it? Okay, fine. So I just become a like noise in the background. Welcome to the game, Silent Marine. Cristiano Ronaldo was the answer we were after. If you played that, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Oof. Strong start from top of there, straight into the red. You've got to get the next 2 correct or you will be swiftly out of the spotlight. Your score is grounded at 0 though. Yeah. So, some of you getting that one right and going green. Let's go on to question number 2. Who did Italy play in the opening game of Euro 2020 held at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome? Was it Turkey, Wales, or Switzerland? Answer now. The answer is A, Turkey. And Score, just to address the point, a weird thing to get hung up over when we know Twitch eats messages like crazy. It does, but when the bot has pinged you back to say, I've already received your message, I don't mind people submitting twice because, yes, it does eat them. When you're getting that message back, it means the game has already got it and Twitch hasn't got anything to do. So if you're going A, enter, A, enter, A, enter, A, enter, A, enter, and you're getting 4, you don't need to do that. Just do it twice, and if you see a message with you being acted at, then you know it's gone and you don't need to do any more. So, you know, I don't think it's an unreasonable thing to ask. Yes, I know I should fix it, and maybe it's a spur for me to do that, so every time we play it. But yeah, I know that's why the single command is there. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more on the subject. Just twice will do, unless you don't get a ping back. Yeah, so remember, I'm doing dry January, so I'm tetchy. The answer is Turkey. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you go red. Well, Topper. Strong start, but unfortunately, that is 2 wrong out of 2. Not really your category, it would seem. I'm afraid you've been ejected from the spotlight. And you go that lovely shade of magenta up there. So, we need a player to replace Topper to answer 1 more question on UEFA Euro 2020 and pick the next category. Let's put a player in the spotlight. It's Shapes! Welcome on into the Spotlight, Shapes. Whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot to let us know you are still here and the game will continue. Judging by your 0 in the wings, this hasn't been your best round either, Shapes. Let's see if we can improve it on this question. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the matches that were originally scheduled to be played in Bilbao were moved to which other Spanish city? Was it Madrid, Barcelona, or Seville? Answer now. Seville was the answer we wanted there. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you will go red. And Shapes has also got red on this one. So we've not had a Spotlight player get a question right yet. But never mind, there's still plenty of time to go. And Shapes, you get to pick the next category. Dragons, Drag Race, Reality TV, Potato Infatuation, Russian Mountains, Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy, or Space at the Mercury Prize. Which is it going to be, Shapes? It's Space at the Mercury Prize. Sapsa, 3 points to you and 25 pennies credited to your account. If you want to play your Joker on this, double points if you're right, but -1 if you're wrong. It's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. There's your time up. Nobody playing their Joker on this round. Let's see what the questions bring. Here's the first. Which band was nominated for the inaugural Mercury Music Prize in 1992 for Stars? Was it Simply Red, Plainly Blue, or Easily Yellow? Answer now. Simply Red is the right answer there. Hopefully most of us got that, and if you did, you'll go green. If not, you will go Simply Red. Nice to see everyone who attempted it getting that question right. Very well played, and Shapes, that's 1 out of 2. Let's go back to the questions. What is the name of David Bowie's final studio album, which was nominated for the Mercury Prize in 2016? Black Holes and Revelations, Black Star, or Dark Matter? Answer now. Black Star was the answer. Black Holes and Revelations, I know, was a Muse album. Dark Matter, I'm not sure about. It would appear not, Shapes. It would appear not. So that's another thing you can potentially type twice. But you, it should have taken it. Not sure. Don't know. It might be whispered required. But on that one though, at least you are on screen, so you can see if you've gone green, possibly. Anyway, Black Star was the answer. Let's see if you have gone green with the right answer there. Green if you have, red if you haven't. And Shapes, you have righted the wrong, and you are now 2 out of 3, which means you get a free question whether you get it right or wrong. You get to stay in the spotlight. One more question. Let's go on. Which of these acts has never been nominated for Mercury Prize for an album with the word moon in its title? Radiohead, Bat for Lashes, or Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds? Answer now. That for Lashes is the answer we wanted there. Never been nominated for a Mercury Prize for an album with the word moon in its title. She had 2 sons. Ah, well there we go. Shapes, fount of all knowledge on this one. Presumably he's going to go green. Let's see if you will. It does indeed. Shapes turns all 3 lights green. Very well played there. Quite a lot of red out in the wings, but that is the end of the second category. Let's go back to the category board, and Shapes, you get to pick another one. Dragons, Drag Race, Reality TV, Potato Infatuation, Russian Mountains, or Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy? What's next? You might have to whisper it, Shapes. I think it's... There we go. Bassoonist is in the game. You might be out of time, possibly, Bassoonist. If you're watching the screen, there might be some latency going on. So watch the chat. When the question's in the chat, the question is live. Yeah, generally whispering is how we were doing. So yeah, it should be case insensitive. I imagine you're possibly just out of time. Yeah, keep trying. We'll see what happens. Potato Infatuation by Colo. If you want to play your Joker on this, whispering 3 exclamation marks to the bot now. It got you that time, Shapes. Samson, Matt, Shapes, Natter, and Proogs all activating Jokers on this one. Double points if you're right, but remember, -1 if you're wrong. And Shaped, if you abstain, you'll -1 as... no, you won't. If you abstain, it's treated as wrong in the spotlight. Right, Potato Infatuation. Let's have a look at the first question. Which comedian created and sang Thank You Baked Potato to raise money for the NHS? Is it Frankie Boyle, Matt Lucas, or Nish Kumar? Answer now. Matt Lucas was the answer we were after on that one. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you'll go red. Comedian. Yeah, comedian. Most players getting this one right, including Shapes. Bassoonist, try whispering your answer twice. Just because that seems to be the way it avoids it. If you didn't manage to get an answer in that time, try whispering to the bot twice. Make sure it is the right bot. It's Persephone's Twitch bot and not Quizbot. Oh, okay. You may be whispering to the wrong bot then. Is it Persephone's Twitch bot or Quizbot 3000? It's not the first time. Or is it Nightbot you're whispering to? Because he's not really a comedian, Mark. Really? That is very strange then, that it's not processing your answers. You're definitely in the game. Can you try whispering exclamation mark ID, the bassoonist? If you try... Sorry, it's going to take a brief pause because I want to know. If you whisper that... and failing that, type the room code again and then retype it. That's really weird. Let me try it from this end. 7513. The bassoonist 7513. It's working at this end. TIGV. I don't know if you can actually leave after the fact. No, you can't. Though the fact it's doing that strange whole thing going orange is making me think there's something wrong there with the way it's initiated your prefab. Not sure. That's a very weird bug that I've not seen before. Not sure what to suggest on this one. Yeah, the ID's working, I think. Yes, now everyone is going orange and saying orange. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on there, but let's go on with the game either way. Next question. Which UK potato-based restaurant chain, which went into administration in 2019, launched a new menu with James Martin in 2021? Was it We Like Chips, Spud You Like, or Love Taters? Answer now. Spud You Like is the answer we wanted there. If you went for B, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. All good from shapes there, moving up to 7 in the spotlight. One more question on potatoes. You are going to get to pick the next category shapes, no matter what. Let's go on. Which of these are not official Mr. Potato Head tie-in packs? Spider Spud and Peach Potato, Harry Potato and Severus Spud, or Darth Tater and R2 Potato? Answer now. Love this. I'm going to say Spider Spud. Harry Potato and Severus Spud. That seems like a massive missed opportunity, and my hat's off to you, Colo, for coming up with that. Oh, if that's not a real thing, I think you should go. I think they should employ you to market their product. The answer is B, Harry Potato and Severus Spud. If you gave me that, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. No drama from shapes, moving up to 9 points in the spotlight. And at the halfway point, Samster is on 10. AB Me is on 10. Ali Law is on 10. Our 3 leaders are out in the wings. Shapes is on 9, though currently in control of the spotlight, and he's going to pick the next category for us now. What? Don't you give me null reference exception. God, this is not my night, is it? Let me find out where this null reference exception is coming from. Okay, it's not going to tell me. Fine. I will look for it manually. Read through as target invocation. Exception has been thrown by the target of an invocation. I'm not using any invocations. Can I just go on with the game? Alright. Cool. No idea what that one was about. Dragons, Drag Race, Reality TV, Russian Mountains, or young adult science fiction and fantasy? The game became potato. Did a little bit. No, there's no time machine in this one either. So, a bit academic. It gets a bit trickier now. Yeah, you've got to battle your way through 3 more of these shapes. Hopefully nothing else will go bad. It's Russian Mountains by Clive coming up next. 3 exclamation marks to the bot if you would like to multiply, or joker rather, on this question, and you need to do that now. And it's just Jers playing a joker on this one. Double points for you if you're right, -1 if you're wrong. Let's go to the first question. Which theme park is home to TMNT Shellraiser, the coaster with the world's steepest drop? Is it Nickelodeon Universe, Warner Bros. Movie World, or Universal Studios Florida? Answer now. There's a part of me that thinks, have we seen this before? But then I know Clive writes a lot of roller coaster questions, so it's possible we haven't. It is Nickelodeon Universe. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you will go red. A much worse roller coaster pack ages ago, fair enough. Green if you're right. Ooh, shape slipping up for the first time since round 1. Got to get 2 right in a row on the remaining Russian mountain shapes if you want to stay in the spotlight. Well done if you did get that one right in the wings. Let's go on to question number 2. Which coaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure won the 2021 Golden Ticket Award for Best New Roller Coaster? Was it Candymonium, Iron Guaza, or Velocicoaster? Answer now. And hello, by the way, Clive. Welcome on in. The answer is Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster. Word for roller coaster in a lot of languages. Seemed funny to Clive a year and a half ago. That's how long it takes to get around to some of these packs. Velocicoaster is the answer we're after. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you go red. Oh, and that's 2 wrong in a row for Shapes. Unfortunately, maybe he's been tricked into thinking it was a geography pack. It was not. It was very much roller coasters. I'm afraid, Shapes, that is the end of your journey in the spotlight, and you're in the dark. Or in the pink, if you prefer. The game doesn't end there. We've got 2 more rounds plus 1 more question on Russian mountains to get through. Let's put another player into the spotlight. Ali doing rather well on 11 out in the wings. Whispers something to the bot to confirm you are still here, and our game will continue. And there you are, Ali. Let's get on with the game. Question 3 on Russian mountains. Which of these is a real roller coaster model from Chinese manufacturer Zhejiang Juma Amusement Equipment? Water sports roller coaster, sounding roller coaster, or CBT roller coaster? Answer now. It's a sounding roller coaster, and if you gave me that, you will go green. If not, you'll go red. And Ali's off to a good start in the spotlight, 1 for 1. Potentially 6 more questions to see in the spotlight. Ali, you're doing well so far. Let's go back to the category board. 2 more to pick from these 4. Dragons, Drag Race, Reality TV, and Young Adult, Science Fiction and Fantasy. Where are you going next? Reality TV from Sam is Acidic. 3 exclamation marks into the chat. Oh, sorry, rather to the bot if you want to play your Joker on this, and you need to do that now. What a cat. Kamikaze, Mr. Vertigo, Zeus, Toot, and Puzzle Dan all activating. So, reality TV, I think you can almost guarantee there'll be a Survivor question in here if it's a Sam is Acidic pack. So, quite a few Jokers being played there. Remember, double points if you're right, but you do lose a point if you're wrong. Let's go to the first question. Where is Love Island filmed? Is it Fiji, Spain, or Switzerland? Answer now. It's in Spain. I can't tell you any more about it than that because I've never watched an episode in my life. But if you gave me Spain, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Ali continues to be strong in the spotlight. 2 for 2 so far. Let's go on to the next question. Which of these is the name of an obstacle featured on Total Wipeout? The Kicker, Ring Cross, Sucker Punch Wall. Answer now. Sucker Punch Wall is the answer. I think I knew that one, somewhere in the back of my mind. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you go red. Oh, a slip up from Ali there. You need to get the next 2 right in a row, including this one on reality TV, if you would like to stay in the spotlight. Let's go back to the last question. Which television competition might a contestant hear the phrase, "The tribe has spoken"? Is it Survivor, Big Brother, or The Amazing Race? Answer now. Fear I may have inadvertently given away the answer. Here it is, Survivor. I assumed the question would be on Survivor, not the answer, but you can always guarantee that there's going to be something related to Survivor when Sam is Acidic comes along. If you gave me Survivor, you go green. If not, you go red. Everyone's listening to me there, at least either that or recognising it's a Sam pack and playing the odds. Very well done, everyone going green. Ali, you're up to 3 points in the spotlight. You've got to get through 1 more category if you want to play the spotlight final. Let's go back to the board. So, Dragons, Drag Race, or Young Adult Science Fiction and Fantasy for the final category, Ali. What are you going to choose? It's Drag Race by Oni. Oni, you won't be able to answer these, but you will get 3 free points and 25 pennies will be credited to your account. Last chance to play your Joker. You can't use it in the Spotlight final. So if you want to do so, it's 3 exclamation marks into the chat now. Few left. Colo, Bassoonist, Clive, Jack, Marky, Yanyo, Silent Marine, Stimson's Angle, Lupine. Just Shadowbane by the looks of it, choosing to play a Joker on this one. Double points if you're right, Shadow, -1 if you're wrong. Best of luck, Ali. If you can get through the first question, then you still need to get the last one right. If you get through the first 2, you're into the Spotlight final. Best of luck. Is the first question. Which of these would be most likely to be seen on a drag racing track? Funny car, stupid car, silly car. Answer now. On reflection, we probably could have left Zeus's drag race category up. Looks like this is going in a different direction. Funny car is the answer we wanted there. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you go red. Oh, Ali, tripping at the last hurdle. I'm so sorry. You are going to be ejected from the Spotlight. That's 2 wrong out of 3. You gave it a good go, but for the final 2 questions, we are going to have to put somebody else in there. Thank you for playing, but you're in the dark. Topper, Shapes, and Ali have been summarily ejected from the Spotlight. We could still see 2 more players in there. Depends how the next question goes for our next Spotlighter, who is going to be Mr. Vertigo. Whisper something to Persephone's Twitch bot to confirm you are still here. And then we'll see if we're playing for 1 or 2 points per question in the Spotlight final. You are indeed. Here is the next. What is a common length for a drag race in the US? 1/8 mile, half mile, quarter mile. Answer now. Something in my brain is saying it's quarter mile. Yeah, then I'd be right. Quarter mile it is. If you gave me that, you go green. If not, you go red. Oh, Mr. Vertigo airing on that one. You've got 1 more question. If you get this one right, you're playing for 1 point per question in the Spotlight final. If not, somebody else will be playing for 1 point per question in the Spotlight final. Best of luck. Santapod Raceway, Europe's first permanent drag racing venue, is in which English county? Is it Bedfordshire, Lincolnshire, or Gloucestershire? Answer now. It's Bedfordshire. Bedfordshire. You gave me that, you'll go green. If not, you will go red. And Mr. Vertigo is into the Spotlight final, getting that one right. Very well played. You will be playing for 1 point per question in the final, and at the end of those 6 rounds, Mr. Vertigo, I think you might have the lead out in the wings as well with 16. Tied with Proogs. I beg your pardon, Lupine has got 17 points up there in the top right. So Lupine currently in goal position. Mr. Vertigo and Proogs tied for the silver. Toot and Samster, I believe, tied, and ABMe tied for the bronze, and Shapes tied for the bronze on 15. Oh, and Zeus is also tied for the silver on 16. But all of that could change. We've got 5 more questions to get through. So, Mr. Vertigo, you're playing for a place on the leaderboard as well as a medal. Everyone out in the wings, you're playing for gold, silver, and bronze. Time for the Spotlight final. And here comes Quizzy Dan, just in time for the Spotlight final. 5 questions if you guys want to have a bit of a quiz at the end of the night. Welcome, Meredith. Thank you for that raid, Dan. Aquasulis, Shaunahan, Tebow Bear, Quizzy Dan. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're keeping well. Sonny Groin. Oh, this weather, mate. You've been outside recently. It's pissing Baltic out there. M. Clenso, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. So, Spotlight Knowledge. Questions on 5 of the 6 categories that we've just seen. 1 on each of them. Each of them worth a single point for all players, including Mr. Vertigo in the Spotlight, as you got into the game quite late. Let's see how you get on, and if you want to join us, I can't remember what the room code is. I could scroll up and find out. No, I couldn't. Is it TGIV? Might be TGIV if you want to come and join for some pennies at the end of the night. A bit of quiz. Is it TIGV or TG? TIGV, thank you, Mark. Anyone wants to come and join, thank you for that.